everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are new, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. My name is Sarah, and today I am going to be recording a throwback tag for everybody. The first question is, what year were you born? I was born in 1991, so that makes me 25. I am officially a 90s kid. Do you have any pictures of yourself when you were younger? I do, and I will go ahead and insert it right here. In this photo, you can obviously see that I'm kind of comparing my baby picture to Cole's, but that's the only photo that I have on my phone right now. So I think we look pretty similar. What do you guys think? What TV shows did you watch growing up? I watched a ton of shows. I mean, all of the popular shows back then, like Rugrats, Rocket Power, Hey Arnold. I watched Arthur, SpongeBob, oh my gosh, all of those. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that? I always wanted to be a teacher. I used to play school. I'd line up all my little stuffed animals, and for Christmas one year I got like a school set. So I had like a chalkboard. I even had like a flag that like hung from my wall, kind of like, you know, for saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh my gosh, I had everything. I had the coolest teacher set ever. I really wanted to be a teacher, and to be honest, I still wouldn't mind being a teacher. What were your favorite toys to play with? I was definitely a baby doll type of little girl. I loved playing with baby dolls. I had tons of baby dolls. A lot of them were really nice, like they looked like real babies. I remember one time we got on an airplane and I had my baby doll, her name was Jessica, and some guy on the airplane legitimately thought that I was holding a real baby, and he was appalled because, I mean, obviously I wasn't holding the baby correctly. I was really young, and he could not believe that my parents were allowing me to hold my sibling like this. It was hilarious. But I do plan on recording a unboxing my childhood video. And I'm going to show you guys all those dolls, all my old toys. I thought that video would be a lot of fun. What's the most embarrassing thing you can remember doing? I can't really think of any good ones. I mean, I know I did a bunch of embarrassing things, but the one thing I can think of is my grandma made me a cheerleading outfit for the local high school, and I was probably, you know, probably 7 or 8. And I used to go to all the high school basketball games as a little girl, and I would wear my cheerleading outfit that my grandma made me for the school, and I used to like cheer with the cheerleaders and all that, and I'm sure everybody thought it was cute, but looking back on it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, why? Name 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. Basically anything that was NSYNC or Britney Spears or Backstreet Boys. Baby One More Time, Oops I Did It Again, Bye Bye Bye, It's Gonna Be Me, oh my gosh, all of those, and Backstreet Boys, you name it, all those boy bands, I just loved them. What is one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween? I can't really think of anything particularly funny, but I do remember I was a skunk at one point, I was a bunny, I was Little Red Riding Hood, I was a cheerleader, I wore my grandma's cheerleading outfit that she made me. I was a bunch of different things. I can't really remember anything that was particularly funny though. Tell a story of something funny that you remember happening when you were young. This is really funny looking back on it, but in the moment I was terrified. I was in my cousin's garage. We were at my cousin's house, and me and my 2 boy cousins were in the garage, and my brother was there too. And they had one of those electric like kid Jeeps. I'm sure you guys remember those, especially if you grew up in the 90s, but my cousins swore to me that it was broken, and so I'm sure they thought it was broken. We were all just playing with it, playing around, like we didn't think it was gonna actually work. So we were sitting in it, you know, I was the one in the driver's seat though, and I pressed the gas, and this thing launched into a wall. Like there was this massive hole in the wall, and mind you, this was like a new house. They had just finished building this house. It was so bad, you guys. I can just remember being terrified of going back into the house and telling my aunt and uncle what happened. It was, I mean, right now it's hilarious, like looking back on it, but back then I was sweating. Are there any special things you've kept from your childhood? Yes, I have kept all my toys, but something particularly special I have kept is my mom every Christmas used to get me tea sets, and I have kept all of those. And in my unboxing video, I will definitely show you guys all of those tea sets. It'll be so fun to open up all of those things that I haven't seen in so long. What was something weird you used to do as a child? I used to not be able to fall asleep unless I had a glass of water by me. It's actually still kind of a habit. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like I need to have water next to me to survive in my sleep. I have no idea why, you guys. It's super weird, but it started when I was a kid and it still kind of goes on now. I mean, it's not necessarily a glass of water now, but it's like a habit to make sure that I have my water bottle next to me in bed, so I don't know, it's just like one of my weird quirks. What's the scariest thing that you remember happening to you when you were a child? Oh, one time we went to Las Vegas, Nevada, and we were staying in the MGM Grand, and I got lost. I mean, I think my mom told me that I couldn't buy something that I wanted or something. Like, I got upset. And I, like, legitimately ran away from her. Not ran away, but, like, I just, like, walked ahead of her. I didn't want to talk to her. And I got lost. I tried to make it back up to our hotel room. I couldn't find it. I ended up having to find this mom. Like, I was just like looking around. I remember being super scared. I was looking around and I saw this lady who had 2 kids with her, and I remember asking her, like, I'm lost, like, can you help me find my mom and dad? And oh my gosh, I was so upset. And she finally helped me find them, but it was super scary. And that's actually, like, thinking back on it, that's super dangerous. So yeah, that was probably the scariest thing that happened to me. How is the world different now than how it was like when you were a child? It is so different. I mean, that's a silly question. I mean, just the fact that I'm recording a YouTube video right now is proof enough. I mean, there's the internet now, there's cell phones. I mean, the technology is crazy. So, I mean, there's definitely the technology, and I mean, I could think of a million other ways that it's super different from the 90s. So, I mean, the list is way too long to even say in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And like I said before, subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.